I'm Jenica, and this is my presentation on evolution versus creationism. So one of the first things I learned is both the Roman Catholic Church and non-religious people believe that there was some sort of evolution that happened throughout time, which helped us become the people we are today. I found this quote from Pope Benedict XVI: "The biblical story of the dust of the earth and the breath of God does not in fact explain how human persons come to be, but it rather tells us what they are." Meaning God created them for a reason, and the universe wasn't made mistakenly. Religion may explain why something happened or help people have a deeper understanding of certain things, but religion does not explain how things change over time, such as evolution. Just because a religion may not believe in a certain thing does not mean they don't support parts of science. So what is evolution? Evolution is the passing down of heritable characteristics to biological populations over time and generations. The characteristics that are passed down are genes that are inherited from parent to offspring during reproduction. The idea of evolution was from Charles Darwin. So many of the videos that I watched, most of them showed a dichotomy, which meaning there are only two sides of the story. So on the left side, we have evolution, scientific theory, science, no God, and on the right side, we have creation, which is a religious belief, religion, and a God. So from this, I was wondering, why can't there be something in the middle? I'll go back to the idea of the dichotomy in a second, but first, what was the idea of evolution? So, before Charles Darwin came to thought of natural selection or evolution, he was planning to become an Anglican clergyman, and Emma Darwin, his soon-to-be wife, was a Unitarian. So that means they both believed in some sort of God. So many people ask, why would they release a book with so much controversy to all sorts of groups? And the simple answer to that is to talk. So as two religious people, why would they publish a book that would cause so much controversy and arguments over one topic? So the idea of that is to get people to understand others' ideas and see their perspectives or others' beliefs. You see, the one book that the Darwins created got all sorts of groups such as religious, scientists, non-religious, and even common people to debate over one topic, even until today. People are still uncertain about the topic of creationism and evolution. So creationism, or the religious point of view, and creationism is the thought that the universe was created by God. A regular Christian believes that God created the universe in the course of 6 days. This is in Genesis 1 of the Bible. The church is now neutral to the idea of evolution, for they do not have an official position. So although Christians are not required to believe in evolution because it is not a part of their faith, evolution explains how the universe changed over time. Many Catholics support the fact that evolution happened, but there are many questions still unanswered. So the science of evolution. So many people that believe in science believe in a naturalistic evolution. Evolution happened, but there was no God or gods involved. So they believe in this very simple theory that we all have one common ancestor, and over time more complex mutations occurred to give us other organisms to benefit our survival. Organisms that were not helpful died over a course of time, or the species changed over time, which is known as natural selection. So if there are similarities, what would they be? So both groups need to look at the opposite beliefs to see if their science/religion makes sense. So the Bible has science in it too, and it's called the 3-tier universe in Genesis 1. The world was obviously not made in 6 days. Over millions of years, the world changed, which caused the making of the earth. The story creation could have been a story written to shorten what actually happened. So if there was a God who did create or process these things, we will never know, at least of right now. So my final thoughts from doing this research and watching videos is that the differences of evolution and creationism, I found that science supports religion. Even though certain ideas may not make sense, both evolution and creationism do. The only major difference is Catholics/Christians believe that there's a God that created the first living things, while science believes that we all have just one common ancestor. And over time, natural selection occurred. Personally, I think that both could have happened, where God created the universe and then over time, natural selection/evolution did happen, which made us the people that we are today.